All right, folks, this is the, we'll call it a 80, 85, 86 Coast Starlight. And the first Kato F40 is lightly weathered. The second two are not, and it's got the new cars on. So we're just going to take a look and see how it looks as a reference. And then after we do the weathering, we'll look again. So we'll weather up these other two F40s. Actually, three is probably a little too much on this layout, so I'll probably just run with two. As always, it runs best with just one, but after about 7 or 8 cars, that's not proto, especially on a division here with steep grades. And you can get away with it in Indiana or Missouri or, Ohio, but not out here. Talk to you in a while, folks. Hey everybody, we're going to go ahead and start weathering these F40s. This guy here is one I got from Trains. He doesn't like to run with the others. In fact, I burned up the brand new board I got from Kato, run it with the other one, so I replaced it with the original one. But yeah, I should have filmed it because it had smoke coming out of it, typical on my layout. We're just going to do some light weathering. Got my little craft paints. That's about all we're going to do. No spraying, no airbrushing, none of that stuff. Talk to you in a little bit. So I use the concrete marker. I put that on the pilots, and it makes the dust. And a basic modeling, weathering tip that I found is if something's dark, you got to lighten it up, and if it's light, you got to darken it up. Okay, we've done some light weathering on these other three Kato Amtrak F40PH's. We got the number boards in. Did weathering a little bit on the trucks and the fuel tanks and all that. Put the old control board back in, that one from Train, so it's running. So most of this was just a little bit of craft paint and these enamel markers from Model Master. And literally, I just end up like put some stuff on my fingers and wiping over it. And you don't want to do terrible, like maybe some of your freight engines. You just, I nick up the front a little bit with either my scissors or my Benchmade or the end of these tweezers. Just kind of ding up the front just a little bit to look normal. We'll get them upstairs and put them on that Starlight. Off we'll go. So I feel bad, I have to admit it. I didn't realize on the two F40s I got from trains.com that there were actually number boards stuffed in under those MU hoses that I haven't put on because they're so freaking small. I need an electron microscope. But we're going to bring the train around, put these three on, see how they look. Thanks for watching, folks.